and talks about shooting the legs and so forth, it's figuratively trying to say that it should not be your first desire to kill. Number two is that the propaganda that's being peddled is that any of us said, neither myself nor His Excellency spoke about shooting protesters. Protesters in the Constitution are not supposed to be shot at all, not even in the leg. In some of the policy directions I'm trying to explain to the IG when we release it on Friday is to make it clear that there are circumstances under which the police officer can defend himself. Whether shooting leads to loss of life or perhaps apprehending a criminal by perhaps taking the lesser measure to make sure that you apprehend them so that they don't kill many people, or they don't kill you or kill other person or kill many people, is now a subject of the circumstances under which the police officer is going to find themselves. And when even the president talks about shooting the legs and so forth, it's figuratively trying to say that it should not be your first desire to kill. You have to find a way of trying to apprehend. And the law itself is even very clear that if you shoot somebody and you have already apprehended that person, the first thing is to make sure that they get medical attention, and then you report to IPOA, and you must report to your superiors, and the superiors must report to IPOA that somebody was shot. So there's a whole procedure on how you are dealing with a violent attackers. Number two is that the propaganda that's being peddled is that any of us said, neither myself nor His Excellency spoke about shooting protesters. Protesters in the Constitution are not supposed to be shot at all, not even in the leg, because the Constitution Article 37 presupposes that when you are a protester, you are either protesting, you are demonstrating, you are picketing, you are preparing to give a petition. It is assumed by the Constitution that you are peaceful. The people we are talking about are not protesters. We are talking about robbers. We are talking about thugs. We are talking about terrorists. We are talking about arsonists. We are talking about people who came to police station to kill a police officer, to steal from the police station, to steal guns from the police station, and with now guns with ammunition in their hands, we do not know how many people they are going to kill. But I don't know how people now came to the conclusion that it's about protesters and people picketing and demonstrating. But because people, countless times I have made clarification that there is no way I said shoot someone to kill, but I see people repeating shoot to kill, shoot to kill. If it benefits them to say shoot to kill, so be it. In any case, when we are in this Kerio Valley, the police are confronted every day with bandits who are armed to the teeth, some carrying more than one gun, some carrying even machine guns. And at that point in time, there is no debate between the police officer and that thug. And by the way, if you tell Kenyans, should people in Kerio Valley, bandits be shot? They don't even blink. They tell you they should be shot. But if you tell them, should a robber or an arsonist or an attacker in Nairobi be shot, they tell you, no, don't shoot. The same thing we were discussing earlier here, that people think certain areas of the country, guns were made for certain areas of the country, and certain criminals are supposed to be you need to babysit them. But the ones of Kerio Valley, the ones of Northeastern there, the ones of border counties, they should be dealt with ruthlessly. The police officers are properly trained to know when they should use their firearm and the amount of force they should use and the circumstances under which they should use and how they will account for the same. But these jokes that people... And let me use this opportunity to say this, that some of the situations have led to innocent bystanders, including it's suspected that a child was shot who was not a protester. She wasn't even a protester, not even a peaceful protester, not a goon. And that is a very unfortunate situation, because children and innocent Kenyans being caught in a very, 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 very unfortunate, violent situation. So, and we're having all this conversation. All eyes are focusing on the police and Murkomen and the president and all that, because it is convenient to only blame the police officers. Nobody asks themselves, how did we degenerate as a nation to have thugs, goons, hardcore criminals, including ones that steal guns and go and use them a day after to do robbery? How did we reach a stage where that was normalized, that politicians are organizing such hardcore criminals to engage in a fight with citizens and the police in the pretense that they were doing demonstrations? And because it is convenient to only speak about how then police, in responding, they ended up killing some people, and even innocent other people who were caught in the crossfire, to have just that half conversation is very unfortunate, and is politically motivated by other people. I am very clear in my mind that there is sanctity of life. People must protect life, and the protection of life includes dealing with criminals that want to take away either life of a policeman or another citizen. And I'll make that even abundantly clear on this Friday.